Alright, update on the RSX. Haven't started it in a while, just did a bunch of stuff to it. I'll post some pictures, but new wideband is wired in. Everything's reading good. The car's still kind of cold, so it's doing its thing. Just idling alright. I mean, it's 2200cc injectors. So when I first did this build, I did my gauges in these, right? So I ran that for a little while, and then it got cold, so kind of driving the car kind of sucked without having any climate control. I didn't delete anything, so why not run it, right? If you live in New England, you understand that driving anything when it gets warm to cold, you can't see shit out of the window. So I decided I'm going to put all this stuff back. I'm going to get a new panel, put all the HVAC stuff back together. I deleted the radio. I'm going to end up running a Ghost radio setup. If anybody knows, it's like a Bluetooth radio setup. It ties in all your factory settings. Oh, it's just hidden. So I got a block off plate that I'm currently doing now. The plate is made. I just need to go ahead and get the holes drilled for the gauges. So new wideband, car's running fucking great. So very minor things left to get the car done. I just picked up my tires. I need to get the tires mounted to the wheels. The small brake kit is on, so I can fit the radials on. Finish dialing up the tune, and just some small stuff. So I will bring you to the motor. So for people that don't know, this is a stock K24A Type S oil pump, 1320, the version 2 with the bigger runners and the better weld, yada yada. It's all Cerakoted black, full 3-inch exhaust, 67, 66 precision turbo, 4-port boost control solenoid, RBC manifold, alpha injection 2200cc injectors, DC5 creation catch can. It has a nice guy built 6-speed 4.7 final drive transmission with a comp stage 4 clutch and obviously 36mm axles because it is a 0506. The car has seen about 23 psi on this size turbo, and it just runs great. So it's ugly. I personally think it's ugly. I've done a lot more to make it look better than it was. My thing was I wanted to get the car running. I got the car running. I did a little tidying up. I drove for a season. Everything ran great. I had very little issues with this car. So now, like, my goal is to hit the track. So I'm going to hit the track, and then downtime next year will be to make the engine bay look pretty. So that is my goal. So other than that, I mean, the car is running great. I just got the new tires in. So I got some Mickey Thompson ET Street R's 275/50/15. I just need to find someone to mount the tires currently, and we're gonna put them on a set of 15x8 VMS Racing offset. It's plus 20. So this tire here I mounted, I posted pictures, but this is a 26-inch tire. It's 26 by 8, and it fit just underneath the fender. But I didn't want to go ahead and run those. I think they're too big. So these right here are equivalent to like a 25.5 inch. So they're a radial style tire, brand spanking new. So hopefully we get a little more traction than we had. But yeah, I mean, the car is running great. I got no complaints as of right now. I just need to finish dialing in the tune. It's just a little leaner than what I'd like, but for the most part, I mean, she's pretty dialed. So this is the block off plate we made from the aftermarket radio. So I'm gonna eventually wrap this. I think I'm gonna wrap it once the holes and everything's all done for final. But like I said, small things, small things. So yeah, I haven't posted a video in a while. Like I said, the car, I'm kind of tinkering with some stuff, trying to make sure that the car is running good. I had the most recent issue has been when I blew the old turbo, it was blowing crazy amount of oil everywhere, which obviously is a problem, and it was killing my wideband sensors. I had an original, like OEM, or not OEM, but original wideband, like the first one, and it was blowing the sensors left and right, and it was just terrible. So I just upgraded to AEM's most recent 4.9 LSA sensor, like their newest stuff. And the car is definitely reading, I would say, different. It's running a little more rich, which is good to see. So now when I go take this next data log, you know, I don't know, I'll see what the car is actually running. So it could have been a bad sensor. So what would happen is I would start the car would run for maybe 30 seconds or so, it would run super rich, and then it runs super lean. And seeing as this car runs off of the wideband, there's no other O2 sensor in the car would act like it's running out of gas, and it would just kill itself. So some days it would be fine, some days it would not be fine. So there's times I'd go out driving the car, go for a rip, everything's great, you know, there's no hiccup, there's no problem with the car, and I would park somewhere, I would get back in the car, and the car would run completely like shit, and it just didn't make any sense. So as of right now, this is just a small stuff for fine tuning, and I mean, honestly, I'm trying my hardest to get to the track. So everything is messy. I don't have the YouTube magic as of right now to make it look all good, but I mean, it's all a work in progress. So yeah, as you guys can see, I mean, 13.5 to 14 AFR on a 2200cc injector on E85, you know, but it's idling about 900, you know, just about where it calls out for right now once it's fully warmed up. But yeah, I mean, I've got no complaints. So I just wanted to make a little video, touch base, just to see where we're at, and yeah, we're just gonna keep on keeping on.